Hey guys, welcome to my mini art journal. So we can start mini art journaling together. So this is also my first time mini art journaling or art journaling in general. So from what I know of this, from what I've been watching or what I've learned, is that art journaling doesn't really have any rules, but I don't want this to be another sketchbook. So for me, this art journal, this mini art journal, is just a way for me to see the art that I currently like, whether that is my own art or others' art, and how that's affecting my overall progress. The whole point of this art journal is for self-improvement, and yeah, I figured why not have an art journal to kind of document it. It's not gonna be a sketchbook, it's not gonna be a bullet journal or any kind of like organizing your life type like thing. That I already have set up with like digital bullet journaling, so I don't want this art journal to be the exact same thing. If you guys want to see how I digital bullet journal, you guys can also check out the link that I have in this video. But anyway, let's get started with mini art journaling. Starting off with this bad boy or bad girl, I don't really know. This is a really sweet notepad that I got from Dollar Tree. It's really cheap and inexpensive. Plus, it has this really shiny gold sparkles, I don't know, all around it. Plus, the back little strap and the inside is completely blank. Great, so now we know what we're working with, this nice little mini notepad. And next up, we also have these. And this is my little makeshift Instagram sticker since I ran out of sticker paper. So it's cardstock. This is one of my drawings that I love extremely. So I'm including that as my cover page. Alright, so these were some of my faves from my Instagram feed today. The Instagram handle for each artist is at the top, but I'm pretty sure you guys can't see it. So here on the screen, I'm going to include all of their info if you guys would like to follow them. All alone, call my phone, make me feel right. You know when you call, make me feel right. I printed this on label paper and I'm going to actually cut them out with these awesome scissors right here. This next page also features an artist that I really like from my feed today and some of my own artwork, as well as some quotes that I'm going to be including on each page. Now let's start placing all of these in this little mini makeshift journal. Oh, and by the way, I just bought this new camera to start filming this whole process, or like my new videos that I was going to do by hand, but this camera is complete trash, so my iPhone it is. Alright, so starting off with this beauty, it's a little bit too big for this page, but these aren't. I think I sized these appropriately for this, except for my makeshift cardstock sticker. So I'm just seeing if everything can fit on this page, and it can. What I'm going to do is trim this down along the edges, like all the way down here. So right now I'm just going to cut it with some scissors, as small as I can get it without it looking too botched and messed up. And yeah, it fits. Trimmed it just a little bit more, and now it's time to stick it on. So I used this double-sided tape that I bought from Dollar Tree, which led to my ultimate demise. I don't recommend. And right now I'm just watching this video right back because I had to stick this 3 different times. So after me doing this, it completely came off, and you guys are going to see this right now. I'm going to try to lift it up, and yep, as you guys can see, it is lifting off. It's not even sticking even a little bit, but that's completely fine. I'm just going to go ahead and use these gel pens right now. I'm going to spice up this first page with some doodles. My fave color is purple, so of course I'm using a purple gel pen, and since it's June, I'm just going to write June and then have these cute little flowy hearts, swirly hearts all over it. So I'm just doodling away all over the page until I kind of fill it all out. And for some shameless self-promotion, I do have this art print available at my website for purchase. Ooh, so this is how we're looking like so far, but we still have this little issue where it's still lifting up since I use double tape that's trash. So for my ultimate betrayal, I am using this glue that's never been used, but it's super old. The other one dried up, but this one is still kind of alive, and even though I'm trying my best to glue it down, it's still not going to stick. But that's fine. I'm still going to doodle to my heart's content. and yeah, all over the page. And then when we're done, we're going to try this one more time. It's official. I love the results and I'm not going to be adding anymore. I won't doodle. No more. No more. Does this stay? You're not staying. It's not staying at all. What to do? Alright, so in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and cut out a shape for this to put in the back page, even though it's like bleeding through. I'm marking each spot that I'm going to cut with a little dot just to measure it out a little bit. I'm not using a ruler or anything. So I finally caved in and used my hot glue gun and fixed the problem. It finally stuck. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is stick this nice little brown paper that we just cut onto the back of this. Then I'm going to try to tape it down, but of course that failed. So hot glue gun for the win. But right now I'm going to go ahead and stylize it with this decorative striped tape and cut off the excess on each side. Before I do the other side, I'm just going to hot glue gun it down just so it sticks to the paper. Great, now we're all done. So I was going to grab my little Sharpie and do this nice little quote that, you know, life goes on. But then I realized, for why? I'm just doing another bullet journal at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and spice it up by adding a little whiteout to add this little rustic look to it. I'm not a painter and paint is not my medium of choice, so whiteout it is. I'm adding several coats, especially to cover up the page, and I think this would be a whole lot easier with paint, but paint takes longer to dry. I'm also going to go ahead and add several stickers to this page. One of the stickers that I'm going to be including is my little dahlia flower right here. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and jot down some things that I think that I can improve on overall to better my health as well as my art. And I think that if my health and my overall quality of life is improved, that can also show in my art. So things like being more productive and fixing actually my coloring skills. I really suck at digital art in terms of like coloring and whatnot. So let's say I successfully create like a piece that I really like. I can't fully replicate or remember what I did in the past. I don't know, it's really weird. I also have little notes like getting more sleep and making more time for my family and friends, since I think that's one of the reasons why I'm less motivated to do art, especially sleep. Since I'm a workaholic, I get like 2 to 4 hours of sleep on the daily, and I'm too tired to do art, and I'm too tired to hang out with my family and friends, too tired to exercise and work out. Yeah, that's affecting my life overall. So hopefully by the end of this art journal, I can see that I improved somewhat. I can compare the beginning to the end. So now I'm holding myself accountable. I started in June, and hopefully by the end of this year, even though this year has been horrible, by the end of this year, we improved. Ooh, and oh my gosh. Look at it on my hand. No, this mess up did happen. All right, so this is basically the story of my life. Right now I'm using whiteout and I'm just whiting out the parts that I messed up on. And believe it or not, I'm not going to rewrite it. I'm actually going to draw over that piece after putting in this nice little sticker. I really like that one. So I'm going to actually doodle around the sticker because this is my life. Or at least it describes my life very accurately, because everything I thought would work out one way works out a different way. Some thoughts are completed, some thoughts are incompleted, and life throws a curveball at you and you just make it work somehow. So I'm not mad at it. This page describes my imperfect life perfectly. But okay, upload more blank videos, work on my blank, sleep blank, like everything is incomplete thoughts. If you guys didn't know this already, now you know. I'm a doodling addict. You guys, look at my hands. Yeah. I've been betrayed by glue, tape, and also my gel pen. So I washed my hands, but it's still rubbing off the page and onto my fingers. But whatever. Right now, I'm moving on to the next page. Ooh. So I'm cutting a quote that says, I'm doing too much, because honestly, I really am doing too much. So this explains everything perfectly. I'm doing too much. Since this page is going to kickstart my Instagram page, I'm just hot gluing my nice little cardstock makeshift sticker. And first up is this masterpiece. So the moment I opened Instagram, this was one of the first art pieces that caught my eye, and it was on my Instagram feed. The artist is Plastic Botru, and they did an amazing job. And by the way, you guys, I'm holding my breath as I'm trying to stick this, and I did it. Oh, and there's a reason for pasting all these artists on my art journal. You guys are going to see it coming up soon. But anyways, I'm going to name this, but first, here's some Instagram love. And add some more doodles, because without doodles, this page wouldn't be mine. The second artist I'm featuring is Gigi's Lab, because I just love her art, you guys, and I love the contrast in the art. Okay, so here's the point of this. Under both of these, I'm including the reasons as to why I love them. This way, I can see my tastes in art from the beginning of the journal and compare that to when I end the journal and see if my art has progressed. So for the first piece of art, I really love the eyes. The eyes are just hypnotic. I love them. The shape, the color, everything goes very well. It's blended so well. And for Gigi's Lab, I love the contrast of both sides. So it's an example of how I like to improve my art. So things that the other artists are doing that I love to bring into my own art. I'm not saying to straight up copy what you like from other artists, but like if you see certain elements that they do that you like, you can actually bring those techniques into your own art and see how your art improves from that technique, or if it actually drastically changes into a way that you don't like. So I want to test that out. This nice little cardstock thing is to stop the ink from smudging on each other. Now I'm actually going to move on onto the next page and continue my Instagram love. So these babies are going up, and I'm also going to state what I like from each of them. And this is how I want to lay it out so far. And let's go with the brown paper. The hot glue gun comes to the rescue one more time. So after going back and forth and laying these out again, this is how I'm finally laying them out. And now I'm going to say what I like about them. Alright, so for the top one, I love the wicked eyes and the soft lips. Like, I just love how they're well blended, and the nose, I just love the softness of that. The second one, I love the eyes. Like, the eyes are super hypnotizing. The softness, the blurriness. And of course, at the bottom, I have a little quote that says, I'm thinking too much because I overthink everything, whether I'm drawing or writing, everything. So not only am I doing too much, but I'm thinking too much, and I'm doodling to death. I'm adding this decorative tape just because I want to give it like a cute little taped look. And yeah, then after that, it won't be enough. I'm going to add something else. On this page, I'm going to add some more Instagram love, and all of these artists are linked below. Please make sure to check them out. They're super awesome. And I love the character design of the first one. The second one is a complete mood. And the third one is super cute. I have a thing for pastel colors and super small characters. I don't know, it just melts my heart. By the way, none of my printouts do these justice, so please make sure to check them out. They look way better on Instagram. I went back to the other page and I'm adding whiteout to give it a distressed, rustic kind of look like the previous page. I'm trying to follow a little bit of a theme. And just a quick disclaimer, your page could actually be the opposite of what I'm doing. If you guys like to criticize your art to the T, or if you have a bigger journal, you can actually criticize what you like and then what you don't like about the piece. But for me, I'm keeping it strictly positive on this video, but if it's your personal journal and you feel like criticizing the elements of art that you don't like, go ahead and do that. It is your own journal, so be free to express your thoughts about what you think about the art that you think is influencing your own art. I think that other people's art influences our own art. I think that 100%. In some way, shape, or form, whether you know it or not, your art is being influenced by somebody else's art. Alright, so my Instagram love has ended. This page is featuring my own art, another piece that I really like. I didn't want to redraw it, so I just printed it on cardstock, and I'm going to pretend it's a nice little sticker. For the top piece, instead of using brown paper, I'm just going to use regular white cardstock and hot glue gun to the rescue. So first, I'm going to figure out the current setup for both pages. The top is my cute heart mason jar, and it's going to say need to rest because I need sleep. I'm pretty sure that after this, even though I want to keep it simple, I'm going to doodle on it. So first, I'm going to hot glue this down with the hot glue gun, like so. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do the entire thing, but I'm going to add this take better care of self sticker because I need to take better care of myself. I need a reminder. And I'm going to glue it down a little bit more, but not too much. And then I'm going to spice this up just a little bit more, but my camera pretty much died, so you won't see me add these flower petals like the way I had it cut and whatnot, but this is how it looks like so far after cutting down the flower petals. And since I'm a doodle addict, I'm going to doodle all over this page. Poor fake flower petals. And you know, since it's never enough, I had to doodle on the top page. Oh, and real quick, the reason behind these 2 pages is just to symbolize what I've been doing from May to currently June, which includes a lot of vector art, line art, and crafting, and stickers. So here's a quick flip through. Alright, so it's really never enough, so I'm including this purple sticker dahlia right on top and a cute little gemstone. So this is the end of the video, but the pages are also very bulky, especially on the sides. But the best thing about this journal is once I close it, I have this nice little strap. So definitely recommend getting one of these for $1. I can't get over how cute this little shiny thing is. Alright, bye! I hope to see you guys in the next one.